Welcome to Dota Minus, better than Dota Plus, and it's free. Today is December 3rd, 2021, a Friday and not a Thursday. And I was 1 day late because I procrastinated and I was also sleep deprived. So it's going to be a pretty late episode, 1 day late again. But hopefully, as a New Year's, I want to call it a resolution because if you put anything as a New Year's resolution, you won't ever really do it, right? I mean, one of my favorite YouTubers, CBG Gray, made a really good video on how, like, if you try to, like, meet up goals, it's better to have smaller goals where maybe, like, this is gonna be the month of, like, eating well, for where for a month, your only focus is to, like, eat really well, right? Like, stick to, like, low carbs, good food, right? Like, I mean, there's always that bro diet of grilled chicken, broccoli and shit, water only, no soda, right? Like, with January, you could probably go for it, right? Me, I really don't give a fuck. However, this week, it was only a day late, mainly because you know what? No one really listens anyway. It's not like you're gonna be like yap your mouths about it, right? It's only like what 2 or 3 of you, but I'll be hired by Jenkins soon to work on his YouTube videos, so I'm really excited for that. He and I talked today about it, but of course he's very busy as he is, analyzing and pretty much like casting. I get casting, I guess. He's basically like working at a DPC right now. He should be. I hope he's in bed. I don't want to keep him up with my bullshit antics. But yeah. But probably here because you want to hear more about the DPC shit, right? I've seen none of it. I went to Liquipedia the other day and just kind of look at the what's it, Liquipedia? Why is Arceus Gaming the first one here? That's pretty cringe. Liquipedia, Dota 2, and let's see here, Dota 2 Pro Circuit. Yeah, upcoming matches. Let's see here. I really don't give. Oh my god, here's the thing. I meme about not giving Division 1, the Division 2 a shit, right? Honestly, I haven't been keeping up with Division 1 either, because I'm just like way too busy like wage cooking, right? And by the time you get off of an 8 hour, excuse me, an 8 hour shift of retail, you just want to just like, cope, seethe, and mold. And the way I do it is I play Dota, I watch YouTube videos. If I watch Pro Dota, I want to play Dota. You see how this works here? That's the deal you got here. And now let's see here. What I'm gonna do is actually go into Dota and try to find. Let's see here. What do we have here? Upcoming matches. No, let's see. Overview of the Dota Pro Circuit 2021. Region League. Okay, so let's do NA first, right? ESL. Dota 1 ESL. Come on, where is it? DPC NA Tour 1 Division 1. So that's going to be until January 22nd. Funnily enough, 'cause I plan to quit my job around the end of January or even near the beginning of January, mainly because if I'm going to be going full time with making Dota content, I need all that time to make videos. Because when I was making Slack's Arkosh videos, I mean, honestly, okay, I just completely lost my train of thought there. If I want to create really good content, and just churn it out, it's best if I don't have my retail job 40 hours a week and just commit my time working on the videos and just churn it out. That's when my creative juices will be flowing, right? I guess it's more of an incentive for me to do so, mainly because of I need money, right? And so if I work for that money and then I make a good product, I could do it over and over again, right? Who knows? Maybe these organizations will hopefully hire me too, right? God motherfucking damn. Okay, so let's see here. NA. Okay, so DPC. Let me actually look at all the dates here, right? They're all like DPC NA, November 30th. Do I really want to cover all the DPC regions? I mean, today I could probably cover NA, and then tomorrow I could probably cover EU West and maybe South America. Like today North America, tomorrow South America, and then maybe even like actually I could probably do an entire DPC on Monday since that's when it's gonna be pretty fucking popping, right? Because on the 3rd is when South America. So South America happened already, right? EU happened, SCA happened. Yeah, this is perfect then. This is fucking perfect. It goes perfectly with the schedule up here. But by just looking at the raw stats, it might be like, cursing me the fuck out right now, right? Let's see here. Okay, let's see. So, the round robin was Quincy Crew, Undying, 4 Zoomers, Arkosh Gaming, Evil Geniuses, Black and Yellow, 2 Base, and Wildcard Gaming. That's right. Tomorrow is when Evil Geniuses duke it out with Arkosh. They're gonna get this shit kicked in so fucking hard here. Alright, so we have Quincy Crew versus Simply 2 Based. Let's see here. Okay, I mean, honestly, if you're here, you've probably watched like all the episodes. This is gonna be more of the analysis of. I mean, I like to think I'm a pretty high ranked player with like looking at like the shit here. Honestly, I don't know why you're here for all this shit. See, Mason stands in for Ryoya in game 1. Ooh, let's see here. On the side of Quincy Crew, Murana, Tidehunter, Shadow Demon, TA, Ember Spirit versus a Snapfire, Legion Commander, Ogre Magi, Void Spirit, and Viper. You know what? Just saying it out like that, I don't see the draft phase, right? I don't see like the laning phase and who dominates. I don't see which player it is on here. You gotta. Oh wait, this is the link for it right here. Dota buff, game 1. All right, I'm an idiot. There's even a YouTube video too. Okay, Wikipedia, you've I just ate shit. Mason on the Viper. Alright, Mason's a pretty decent player. I like to think that. Look at the commentary is way too loud for me. I remember LFT Milan. Or are they new to Quincy Crew? Because I know they have a huge reshuffle. I've probably seen their names around. I mean, then again, there's a huge new era of just putting in new, fresh blood into the scene, right? But honestly, who else is playing fucking Dota? Especially like younger kids. As when I was a kid, I was playing Warcraft 3 mods, right? Then again, that's Dota. It was a fucking Dota mod here. Let's see, it was Mason, yep. Wait, the Mason looks fat here. What happened to him? I mean, he's thinner now, right? But back then he was a pretty chunky boy. I mean, I'm a fat fuck myself, but that's besides the point. Oh, that's just his icon, I guess. Let's see. Yeah, Lil Nick. Lil Nick's fucking good. But he lost him. I mean, he's... Wait. Oh, wait. It was a safe lane Viper. The video, the Dota video just memed the fuck out of me. Who was mid then? Quinn's a good fucking player. He is. But do you guys remember when Quinn had so much controversies a few years ago when he was invited to TI, and literally like a few days before like TI happened, he got super tilted in the game. First picked Nature's Prophet, like, and just like teleported into like the enemy fountain, or like running it down mid afterwards. Like he was like, yeah, he looked like a kid too, and he looks more older now, I guess, with age, right? Yeah, I just saw fucking. So I thought this was Smail, and I was like, when did Smail get into fucking Quincy Crew? But of course, it's his older brother. A top safe lane TA. Yeah. Currently in the meta, you've been seeing a lot more of like these mid-type heroes going to safe lane. I've seen a lot of Vipers. Well, not really Vipers. It's more about the Shadow Fiend. A lot of Shadow Fiend safe lanes that you see. Viper, of course, in this game. Then you still have TA. But I feel like it's where you have these huge, dynamic, really good, strong core picks to where if they get a really good lane, they become incredibly strong to man fight with in the beginning. And that's why you have a really strong mid, in this case, an Ember Spirit that fights with the team, rather than going to the jungle to scale really quickly, which is exactly what TA and SF does, right? And same thing with Ember. Even though Ember safe lane is more of like a complete meme, although I do know a player that plays a really good core safe lane Ember Spirit, as well as a Hoodwink, right? And actually, I haven't talked to him in a while. He changed his Steam name. Did he ghost me? Does he think I'm, like, ghosting him? I feel kind of bad now. Did he change his name? Let me see. Let me go into his Discord server right now. No, he's still around. He didn't add me. What's the last time I talked to him, though? Ooh, yeah, it's been a while. Okay. Alright, so, let's see here. But just looking at the stats here, what happened? Experience. Oh god, this is fucked up. Okay, Dota pups. If you scroll down, it's kind of pretty bad here, right? Builds. Lanes. I haven't really dove in too deep with all this stuff, actually, so do forgive me here. But who was banned, actually? Let's see. Overview. It's really interesting, actually. Dude, when I play Dota, I just like pick whatever and be like, yeah, let's go with this pick here. But yeah, I mean, honestly, it's like if I play pubs, I pretty much like play something like mid Juggernaut because it's a shit ton of fun. I mean, the last time I played mid Juggernaut was against the Bristleback. Juggernaut loses that lane. You cannot do shit against the Bristleback that is solo, and I was solo queuing, and there's no way I would get any ganks, right? But I managed to kill that Bristleback, by myself with Blade Fury. But I know that for a fact is, alright, I got this kill. I won the lane. I'm, pretty much out farming him. But because of the way that Bristle is, he literally rushed the Ring of Health, and he like got a few clarities. He can easily farm jungles and push the lane very easily. And as a Juggernaut, you have like two choices. The way that you play mid Juggernaut, even though you never really should, it's you can play a spin to win build. If you're listening right now, I hope Slacks is listening. I mean, I don't think he's gonna listen, but very last year around Christmas time, I actually got into my Divine Smurf, and I I was a big fan. I did not stream snipe him, but I went mid with Juggernaut. If you remember that, it was a weird what was it? I remember getting like a Wraith ban or like Null Talisman, like first two of them, right? Phase Boots, you need a Phase Boots. Then you get like Yule's Scepter, maybe Radiance. But then again, you rush Radiance before the Yules or any other big items. I think I got Kaya and Sange because instead of prioritizing movement speed, I prioritized the status resistance, the health regen, and of course the magic damage that comes with Blade Fury and the Shard. I had a lot of fun that game. And finally, that Smurf account is in Slacks' guild in Dota, so you might be able to find it. I've changed his name around a lot. And what was the old name? Let me look it up. What's my Smurf here? It was called... Yeah, I'm not gonna say it. You wanna go all the way back there, sure. What was it? Oh yeah. I can say the old name, right? Yeah. Faith Goddess. That was a funny fucking name. Holy shit. Although... I use a lot of like other. I mean, I use like this Smurf too. It's the what was it? What was the name that I used in my video? I think it was like a pineapple_penetrator. That was the one in my ability draft video that I made over a year ago. Oh my God, 11 months ago. Jesus fucking Christ! It did not do well. It flopped, but my YouTube channel is pretty much fucking dead. I'm just trying to like pick up the pieces with like where. If I'm going to be using my skills as a video editor, I feel like it's best if I'm going to use it to help out Jenkins, right? And hopefully, if I'm working with Jenkins, other Dota personalities need a pretty, okay editor. I like to think I'm pretty okay with editing, right? So I'll try to go with that area, right? Try to, hustle and grind that out. I do want to, hopefully one day become a Dota personality. I talked with one of my friends about it to where if I just work at it, actually educate myself on the game, because I like to say I'm good at the game, but when it comes down to like complete meta, what you should do, I'm more like, alright, I see the situation, I'm gonna make the most of it, I do remember in one of my ranked games, I went off lane Tidehunter, and I had a divine lane partner that basically did not know what the fuck he was doing. And I was like so fucking like, I was actually legit kind of tilted. I was actually kind of pissed off. I'm like, dude, play the lane safe. I'm a Tidehunter who can easily get kills once the lane pushes, block out the camps. Always contest the small camp if you can, right? Or was he like a Nyx assassin, which he had to like only just put out a stun and boom, the pull is safe, right? Get a few sentries, and when you try to pull the large camp, you just fucking, put your body against to it. You're a Nyx assassin. Use your spike carapace. You're gonna be fucking fine. I mean, at least I know all the abilities, right? I mean, fucking Cap knows literally fucking everything. Just watching him play. He's like really, really fucking good. I mean, he's like top 400, but even he knows he's not that good as like the pro players. But Cap is fucking good, top 400. I think I've talked about his story before, but one of my friends, he was legit like a top 1,000 player, right? And he went mid as Kunkka since he was a really good Kunkka player. And he plays against a pro player, and he said that he's never been more outplayed in his life. That's just a vast, experience of in the game. And when I was a 3K shitter, I thought, hey, maybe I could become a pro player. I want to win TI. The game's easy. It's like if you mention Dota 2 or like the prize pool, I should say, you could win over $40 million if you play a video game. A lot of people think video games, that's nerd easy bullshit, but of course there's a skill that comes into it. And that skill, I mean, God, I mean, with me being a fucking geek nerd and a loser, being a kissless version myself that can't even talk to girls, I just find like really good skilled players to be completely admirable. Like I mean, Shroud is a good example, right? In his CS days, I loved watching Shroud when he was pro in CS. Now I'm like saying, "Wow, look at Shroud, his 10 million house, wow!" And I mean, the Simple, congrats to Simple, he did win that what was it? Not ES. I mean, it was ESL in Stockholm, right? The new the CS:GO major. I'm just talking out of my ass. If you can't talk, if you can't see, if you can't hear, if you can't rap tap that. But also, yeah, it's fucking December the 3rd, the 21st, 21st year, 2021 is almost over. It's gonna be 2022. Poggers, yeah, all right, woohoo. And literally, my Dota doc is like, okay, so every episode, I would just like make a new Google Docs, put in the date, and just always do the welcome to Dota minus, better than Dota plus, and it's free. I feel like that, I don't know, it's cringe. I feel like, but it's like, good cringe as in like, but this is Dota plus, Dota minus, wait. This is Dota minus, better than Dota plus, and no one is subscribed to it. Will I ever make a Patreon for this? Maybe in the future, if this like ever gets traction, like I'll just become like that one weird Dota, loser or some shit. And if I do manage to get, some traction with this podcast, maybe I'll be able to like do interviews, right? Maybe I can even like increase my production quality of this, right? Maybe sort of Patreon. That'd be kind of cool to where I want to hire an artist to make all the icons. I could probably brainstorm on like which icons you have. I don't know. I'm a slut for that shit. I love, brainstorming, making idea into play, right? Maybe I will actually enjoy my if I ever reach the higher echelons of Dota. That is one of my dreams. And it's like where even though I will not be very, very skilled at the game, I mean, for God's sake, I used to be top 600 in the fucking game by just like playing the game and getting lucky and getting carried basically. And I remember one of my other immortal friends, I haven't talked to in a while, but he was like, dude, you're doing pretty good, you're on a winning streak. And it's like, yeah, I feel like I need to, like, I think during that time, I was like completely serious on like, just like, I always play the game, I'm pretty good at it, but now I dropped a lot of MMR, where I'm like ranked 3,000, like, a huge fucking fall. But I think it's because, I wouldn't say I didn't treat the game seriously. I'm always serious when it comes down to ranked, but it's like where solo queue has just been a complete disaster, Because I'm really hard on myself as a player, and then I have the mindset of I play to win, but if I don't win, I don't like losing personally. I do not like losing. I am very, very competitive, but I like to bring that little fun into it. If you're complete hard ass about competition the entire time, it's like, where's the fun in that, right? I mean, look at League of Legends. If you just try hard in that game, no one is having fun when you're playing League, right? But in Dota, okay, man. I was just saying Dota is just as fun, but I've had those moments to where it's like I've been playing game after game and it's shit. Get me out. It's the fucking worst, God damn. Maybe that's why my MMR tanked. Cause I would always Purge released that carry Wraith King video where Slacks was at Techies, gave bottles to everyone or some shit, right? I was the Warlock. October, yeah. I was the Warlock support this is Dire side, our team. So top lane was Purge on Wraith King, me and Warlock. Cap was off lane as something. And then Slacks Techies with a Clockwork Cap, was it? I know Cap was off lane with Slacks, and then October was mid with Grimstroke. Grimstroke is a good player, but he did fuck up that game later on, and I'll get to it. So that's a huge blunder of a game at the end where I did not micro my golem to attack the Juggernaut, which, could have helped. But then again, the entire team wasn't this array in terms of itemization, what we should have gotten, right? I mean, I have made a lot of mistakes, and a lot of, they all made a lot of mistakes. Like, for example, if October when Aghanim Scepter got the Dark Portrait and put on Juggernaut, excuse me, I mean gassy. I think I ate. Is it because what I ate? It just, what was it saying again? Something about like, yeah, if like Dark Portrait on a Juggernaut or like any Agi based like high stat hero, you're gonna do pretty good, right? Like TB is good. I guess Naga's okay. She does have a really good attack animation and model, but Her illusions do kind of slaps though, right? When you get the increased attack damage and attack speed, and they're pretty fucking tanky. Wait, does Grimstrokes Dark Portrait actually get instantly killed if you like hex it or like mana drain it? Wait, how many heroes? 49.91, right? Win rate? I just saw it for a split moment here. Safe lane, presence. Yeah, 49.41 win rate. 51st in popularity. Good for you, my boy Grimstroke. Good for you. Aether, yeah, Aether Lens is kind of a must buy. It's just nice to see all the stats and stuff here, right? Best versus this week. I wonder how Dota buff gets all this information. I'm like really curious. Alright, so let's see here. Counters, ability builds, abilities. Dark Portrait. Oh, it's spell immune, so they can't. Ooh, yeah. So if it wasn't spell immune, that'd be like way too OP and kind of shit, right? Let's see. Soulbind. Yeah, Soulbind is a super strong spell. It's really, I mean, it counters PL, which is why PL is all the way up there. But one that's really over OP with Soulbind is Tinker's Laser. Why the fuck would they make his laser a farming ability and a nuke, right? Holy shit, man. I mean, one of the chattest builds you could play as with Old Tinker, and as an Old Tinker, I mean March of the Machines being E, is that you would not skill up March of the Machines, but you would skill up the laser and the rockets, which makes you completely fucking invulnerable, right? So fucking invulnerable. One of the things that you probably could do with that, I mean, I would crush 3K. I think I played on one of my friends' God, should I say this? The rank? Nah. But I played one of my friends' account like a few times, just like, alright, let's see this Tinker max 4-4 build, right? And this is a shit ton of fun. Right? So, I mean, I guess could ramble on like Dota plays because it's like what I love to do. It's like where I would always like sit down and like think about like where if I could talk Dota with somebody, and I really don't. I mainly like internalize all of my like Dota information, my passion, right? And that part of that passion is with like just playing Dota. But just talking about playing the game, just getting me really so excited. I love Dota, as you can tell. But with the 4-4 Tinker build, it was a super Chad build, right? Like, you're not going to be walking to the jungle camps to farm. You're going to be farming heroes. That's your farm there. So to play the game would basically be like where you need Soul Ring, a bottle, and then a boost of travel. Those are the three recipes of like what any Tinker should build. With a new Tinker with where the shards, the March of the Machines, and you get the protection spell, right? The spear ball shit. I need to read up on abilities if I wanna actually work in Dota. But so you would get those, of course, like bottle first or into the Soul Ring, and then try to get that BOTs as fast as possible. What you can do is be smart of where the enemy heroes are and how low they are, because a level 4 rocket fucking slaps, right? Most of the time you want to max out the rocket because it does a shit ton of damage and it's long range, so it can burst people down. But it's very inconsistent, right? You only have that one missile to finish them off. Or if you get lucky, the missile and laser. But even then, you just out-harass mid, right? You just farm up mid a little bit, get that BOTs. And then after that, you have to go Blink Dagger. Play very aggressive. You want to blink, in, laser, and then a rocket, right? That's the best way to go about it. Instant blink, laser, rocket, and try to rearm as fast as possible for that blink, laser, rocket again. That's just a combo, you know? And I would just win games and snowball out of that. And it was a shit ton of fun. But now it's like where I kind of want to fuck around with support Tinker, but it's not working out too much. Oh, wait, I want to see that one game where I played with Purge and Cap and Slacks. I played one where I was Shadow Shaman, right? And one where it was Gyrocopter. Which one was it? So it was before the Wraith King one. Was he a Viper? Let me check here. Viper versus... Let's see here. Oh, he was... Wait, no... So I wasn't playing this one once, yeah. Sorry about that. Ability Draft. Purge Coaching 2 weeks ago. Damn, I probably didn't get it. Purge played Gyrocopter. Now, I was the Gyrocopter support. Or was it? Disruptor. No, I didn't. So that one cursed game is me on there, huh? Trying to see him shard. Man, I was really proud of my position 5 gyro. I think I got it downloaded as a clip and a file because I wanted to put that as in my gyrocopter video on my main channel, which I'll probably do in the future. Not right now, right? Like, how long have I been doing this podcast? I just realized for the past minute I just did nothing. Already 25 minutes, not too bad at all. You know what? I could probably make it to 30. Let's see here. Alright, that's pretty fucking funny. I just look at the meme and I'm just laughing. XD. Oops, I didn't do that correctly. Why can't I type properly today? Some fuzzy memes and shit. Oh no. I looked at something horrible in this fucking in the server. Oh shit. Should I just end it right here? Right now, I just loaded up Dota. I'm playing. You know what? Fuck it. Yeah, I'm playing ranked. Fuck it, guys. All right. So thank you, and yeah. Good night. Goodbye. Good morning. Good afternoon. Wherever the time it is. Go fuck yourselves, and I'll see you later on Monday, hopefully.